welcome to today's episode of Afro-Scientific Spirituality. My name is Sekhmet West. If this is your first time on the channel, you are highly welcome. This is a place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concept from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I will be talking about the goddess of destructions, and I'll be analyzing two prominent goddess of the dark feminine spectrum. I want to talk about Sekhmet of ancient Egypt and Kali of India. These two deities have a lot in common and embody the principle of the dark feminine. In my previous video, I did about the dark feminine and divine feminine and divine masculine. I talked about this dark feminine principle as the embodiment of the extreme characterization or personalities of the divine feminine. So today I want us to look into this extreme characterization of the dark feminine archetype. Okay, this dark feminine archetype is the repressed version or the repressed or oppressed personality of the divine feminine. It is like the shadow aspect of the divine feminine, that part of the divine feminine that is relegated to the background, that have been demonized, bastardized, marginalized, stepped on, and distorted. So this dark feminine is the spirit of chaos, a spirit of uttermost destruction, of unfathomable power, of unexplained magnitude. Think of it this way. Imagine somebody that maybe you're just regular person going about your everyday life, living peacefully, trying to live in harmony with other people. Then this good person trying to be good always gets stepped upon, always get offended, always get oppressed, always get taken advantage of. It has gone to the extent whereby this good person have now been relegated to the background. They have no right, they have no property, they are being marginalized constantly to the point whereby they are almost at the point of death. Now this good person becomes so desperate. They just want to have peace. They cannot find peace. They cannot survive. They have nowhere else to turn, nothing else to do. They are at the point of death. So what does this person do? In order to survive, they have to try to cling to any particle or any iota, any little thing that they can find that will give them succor, that will give them life, that will give them breath of solace from their oppressors. Once this person turns to this final aspect of living, this person becomes extreme. This person becomes crazy or insane. At this point of desperation, this kind of person can do anything to survive. So instead of trying to become good anymore, they will try to do whatever they can do to survive, which involve killing or taking life from anything around them in order to sustain themselves. So at this point, this person will be said to have achieved a certain level of dark spectrum personality, a certain level of anxiety or anger or how will I say it, appetite for destruction. As a result of this, we can say that the personality of this good fellow will change to something we say of a darker or a bad nature, because this person that is all loving, all encompassing, will now transform to something that is the opposite of that in order to survive, which is instead of bringing all love, it will be spreading all destruction. We'll be trying to take over anything that is around them in order for them to survive. So this dark feminine archetype is a archetype of war, of this personality of desperation. It's a archetype of a deity or a spirit or a person that will do anything to secure their immediate future and survival. So this dark feminine archetype is a archetype of destruction, a archetype of war, a archetype of chaos, of continuous restlessness. So these are deities that embody this kind of destructive force is the extreme aspect of the divine feminine. This is what we now call the dark feminine. And a spirit that encompasses this philosophy or this personification is the ancient Egyptian deity called Sekhmet. This is a deity that is depicted as a woman with a lion head, meaning she is a lioness. As we know, lioness are more dangerous and deadly than the male lion. In fact, the lioness do all the hunting for the pride, while the male lion just most of the time relax and chill out. The lioness personification of this deity kind of depict her fierceness, as she is called the god of war or the god of destruction. Sekhmet is a deity that destroys the enemies of Ra, the sun god. She is the darker spectrum of Hathor. But when Hathor gets angry, Hathor now transforms into Sekhmet. So Hathor is the divine feminine in perfect, loving, all-compassing form. But when Hathor have been oppressed and dethroned, in her vengeance, she's transformed into Sekhmet in order to get revenge on her enemies. So this principle depicts the change of attitude or the change of emotion from loving, peaceful, all encompassing, friendly personality to one of hate, one of anger, one of revenge, of retribution. This Sekhmet deity embodies that kind of personality of desperation, of revenge, of vengeance, of destruction. So Sekhmet is a deity that you turn to when all hope is lost, when you really want to seek revenge, you want to seek justice, or you want to go to war. Sekhmet is the deity that you will pray to. Okay, apart from the fact that she's also god of destruction, she's also a god of healing, because what can destroy can also heal. You can also call on Sekhmet to help you with the healing, because our work is to fight. So this deity is a deity of fierce anger and a deity of destruction. And in her midst, she went to war to destroy the enemies of Ra. Ra got upset when men are no longer trying to pray or to live in harmony with the heads. In order to remind the men who is God, he sent Sekhmet to go send Sekhmet to battle and keep killing and killing and killing, and was drinking blood until Ra have to calm her down by giving her alcohol in place of blood. Then she drank so much alcohol, she fell asleep. So what ancient people used to calm her down in ancient Africa, ancient Egyptians, they give her a lot of alcohol. But in order to invoke Sekhmet, they usually use blood offering by killing animals to give to her, to invoke her, to summon Sekhmet. They have to kill animals for her. So if you want to invoke Sekhmet, you have to sacrifice an animal with blood offering to invoke Sekhmet, because she's that kind of deity. She likes lots of alcohol, so you need to be giving her whiskey, strong whiskey, all the time. So Sekhmet depicts the darker aspects or the darkest aspects of the divine feminine. Okay, so she's a very popular deity in ancient Egypt. So Sekhmet is the ancient Egyptian deity that really depicted this dark aspect of the divine feminine. Okay, another West African deity that depict this dark aspect of the divine feminine is the deity called Oya. Oya, a goddess of the sea, and Orisha, goddess of the sea, and she's the goddess of storms, of chaos, and she's the dark aspect of the divine feminine as well. We also have feminine deities that have soft and darker aspects, just like we humans. We have mood swings. We have the time when we are good, and we have when we get angry. When somebody is angry or somebody is trying to seek revenge or justice, we say the person is in a dark mood. So I believe every deity have a good mood and a bad mood. So, but some of them depict this fully as their complete embodiment, while some change mood from time to time. So, Sekhmet is that deity that 24/7 she's of this spectrum. She doesn't have like a soft side. The soft side is at all. But when you talk about Sekhmet, Sekhmet is all about destruction and war. Okay, so in Hinduism, when we come to India, Hinduism, the deity that actually depict this dark aspect of the divine feminine, that embodied it fully, is Kali. If you are familiar with Indian deities, you would have heard of the god Kali. Kalima. Kalima is the most popular deity in Hindu pantheon. She is the goddess of destruction, of the active and destructive feminine energy, unrestrained power. She is also the goddess of death and transformation in Hinduism. She has many names: Bariva, Shanmudia, Sharimara, the hot and cold. She's a ancient deity, very powerful deity, and she represents change, vitality, and the ultimate force of chaos, of the origin, of the primordial origin of creation. So Kali is the deity that cannot be controlled, and is that divine feminine spectrum, that dark aspect that brings out life, and everything emanates from her. She have multiple names. They call her Shakti, because she governs material energy, active and creative force in motion. They also know her as Parvati because she represents the primal principle manifested in the world. They also call her Kali Duge. Kali Duge, Namo Nama. You know that song? Kali Duge, the warrior goddess, when she's going into war, they call her that. They call her Kali Radha, divine love, essence of every relationship, probably in her soft aspects. Then they also call her Sarawati, and the creative sound of divine creation. So Kali, she have multiple faces and multiple dimensions to her, but she is that primal force of chaos in Hinduism. So a lot of people venerate Kali. You can call Kali, anybody can call her. People meditate to her. If you have your mantra beads, she has one of the most popular meditation, Om Kalima. If you want to get in touch in Kali, you recite this Om Kalima again and again and again. Before you do it for quite some time, she will come to you. I have actually made contact with Kali multiple times during my spiritual journey. She's a very fierce and active deity, and she fully represents that divine, dark feminine aspects of nature. So Kali is a very powerful deity, and it's a deity that you go to when you have lost hope in everything. You have tried your best, you have nowhere to turn to. When you are desperate, you have done everything possible, you don't know what else to do. Kali is a deity that you call. When you call her, at this point, she will come to you. She will give you solution to your problem. She will bring change to your situation. Same thing with Sekhmet. These are very fierce deities. They are not deities to play with. They are deities that only serious devotees or serious people may approach. Okay, so Sekhmet and Kali are two feminine deities that really embodies this dark feminine energy in this present day dispensation we are living in now. So if you really want to know more about the dark feminine energy, or you want to make contact with it, you want to activate it, or you want to tap into it, these are two deities that you really need to get in touch with, two deities that you need to start venerating or pouring libations to, or bring into your Patreon settlement altar to. These are two very important deities that we put you in touch with the dark divine feminine energy. This is an energy of change, of a rapid transformation, and knowledge, wisdom, and power. So we need these deities now. We need them now that the world is going through change, in order to adapt to that kind of change, in order to be relevant in the scheme of things, in order to maintain some sort of sanity or protect yourself. These are the kind of deities that we need to be calling now. Okay, so this is what I have for you today. Questions and comments are welcome. Like and share this video. Hit the notification bell close to the subscribe button so you'll be the first to get my videos and as soon as I release them. And if you are interested in learning more about African spirituality, you can also go to my website to register. I teach ancient African history and spirituality. You can learn this from any part of the world without breaking your bank, and you're going to know a lot of stuff, and you don't need to go for any expensive initiation or any kind of things that will give you issues. Then if you want to read my book to know about the scientific validity of African spirituality, I sell this book. The book is an e-copy, okay? There are some people that are claiming that they don't know what is the meaning of an e-copy. It is a digital copy. It is in PDF form, okay? It is not a full book. It is not a physical form. It's a digital form. I will send it to you by email. You will get it that very day. I don't sell the physical copy anymore. It is all sold out and finished. I'm not going to reprint. This one is much better. You will get it by email, not when I post something. People will say they don't get the book. I will send it to you. You get it. It's a very powerful material that it will help you a lot, especially if you're starting in your journey, or if you already know about spirituality, you want to know about the scientific aspect. This book is very, very good for you. It will show you that connection between quantum physics and African spirituality. Okay, then if you want to do spell work, love spell, breakups, hexes, you know how to contact me. I don't do free work. Don't come and beg me. Some people will come and be telling me nonsense. People that have done evil with their own hand, looking for people they can manipulate online. I don't do those kind of things. Okay, I charge consultation. It is not free. So my consultation is $50. It is the lowest money I can take from anybody to attend to them. So if you know you don't have your consultation fee, do not contact me. Okay, I will tell you no. I don't do free work for anybody anymore. When you are on your own, nobody cares about you. I don't exchange my energy for free. There's nothing free in this world. Life is give and take. So please respect me. Don't come and be trying to manipulate me. I will not listen to you. Please respect yourself. Let's be guided. Okay, so I only deal with serious people. If you want to learn or you have serious work to do, you may contact me. Okay, with that being said, I wish you a very wonderful day, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. So take care and bye. Peace.